Hello, and welcome to our channel. We're Meals on Wheels by ACC, a nonprofit organization serving seniors in Sacramento County since 2010. In this video, we'll be talking about calcium and why it's important. My name is John Camarillo, and I'm the registered dietitian for Meals on Wheels by ACC. So what is calcium? It's a mineral. In fact, it's the most abundant mineral in the human body. The majority of our calcium, about 99% of it, is found in our bones. The other 1% is floating around in our bloodstream. Our bodies cannot produce our own calcium, so it's something that must be consumed through the foods that we eat. What is calcium's role in the human body? Well, it's a building block. We use calcium to create the structure in our bones and teeth. The 1% of calcium that's floating around our bloodstream is used to aid in the blood clotting process, muscle contraction, blood vessel contraction and dilation, nerve transmission, and hormone secretion. Around the age of about 30 to 35, we reach our peak bone mass, and from there we slowly lose bone mass with age. For women, the loss is accelerated after menopause due to hormonal changes. This loss of bone mass puts us at a greater risk of developing osteopenia or osteoporosis, and with that comes a greater risk for bone fractures. Because calcium has so many important functions within our body, it's important that we consume enough calcium each day to supply our needs. If we don't, your body will turn to the biggest reservoir of calcium it has, your bones. This means that the loss of bone mass will increase as your body takes what it needs for blood clotting, muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and hormone secretion. So, what can we do to prevent that from happening? First, we want to make sure that we're consuming enough calcium each day. For men and women aged 19 to 50, it's recommended that we consume at least 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day. For men 51 to 70, you'll continue to consume 1,000 milligrams per day. However, for women 51 to 70, it's recommended that you increase that to 1,200 milligrams per day. Once we're 71 years or better, it's recommended that both men and women consume 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day. So, what does that look like in food? We want to make sure we're choosing high calcium food sources, such as milk and yogurt. Whether it's traditional cow's milk or a calcium fortified dairy alternative, 1 cup can provide 200 to 250 milligrams of calcium. Dark greens such as spinach, kale, mustard greens, and broccoli can provide 60 to 120 milligrams for every cup. It is recommended that you cook these vegetables to help release the calcium and make it easier for our bodies to absorb. Plant-based proteins like 1 cup of cooked beans or half a cup of tofu can provide about 200 milligrams of calcium. So for 1 full day, you'll want to aim for including 2 to 4 servings of dairy or calcium fortified dairy alternatives, 2 to 3 servings of cooked dark greens, and add or swap some of your animal proteins for plant-based proteins like beans or tofu. For a great recipe highlighting some calcium-rich foods, check out our next video by clicking the link in the description below. If you're interested in learning more about Meals on Wheels by ACC in Sacramento County, feel free to give us a call at the number on your screen, or you can visit us at our website at www.mowsac.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube using the handle @MOWSAC. Thank you for joining me.